Okay, so let's see this second new feature for plumbing. Okay, it's for plumbing detailing. Actually, it's a new module that that must be included in your license if you wanna use this new feature. Okay, this module it wanna habilitates the digital model tab at Cype Plumbing. Okay, so we have here a new tab, digital model, and with this model you can generate this kind of detailing. Okay, so from the design that you did before using the classical tools from Cype Plumbing, you can then transform those schematic models into these very detailed models, as you can see here in this images. Okay, so let's take a look and see how it works. The idea of this seminar is not to show everything about it, because we have a seminar tomorrow where we explain with more details how it works. Okay, but let's take a look. So let's come back here to Cype Plumbing, the same model that we just created a few minutes ago. I have here my sanitary systems. Okay, my all the installation that we just developed. To use the digital model, we must send information from the sanitary system to the digital model. So to do that, I will just use this button here, send information from here to here. And in this project, I also have here some water systems. So you can see here the blue and red pipes and water tanks related to the water supply system. Also here the same button. So let's send information from one tab to another. And in case you also had solar systems, you could do the same. So the digital model can be used with the three systems that we have here in the main options of Cype Plumbing. Okay, with that information sent to the digital model, let's go there. Let's go to the other tab. Here I actually have my model. Okay, actually the same situation, the building itself here, but also here both installations. Okay, with some filters that were applied here in the area, in this area. It's quite the same situation that we have in the other tabs. And here I also downloaded some catalogs from different manufacturers and created here a combination of pieces and pipes and valves that will be available to my software. So the software will automatically generate the installation for us, considering the pieces that I've included in these catalogs. The idea is you download the catalog from the internet here, and then in these general options, you just filter and set which parts of the catalog that you've downloaded you want to include or not, according to those pieces that you can find in your region, or those elements that are really available for you. So sometimes the catalog is not it's not available, so you can manage that. Another thing that you can do here is combine different parts from different manufacturers, creating combinations, families of different fittings and elements to then generate the model. Okay, once you do that, it's very simple. Okay, just using this option here, you can create different you can try different combinations, different models. Okay, for example, I'll create one that I'll call water supply. Okay, water supply. It's gonna be, for example, for I'll call classical system. Okay, for brand one. Okay, let's imagine I want to try with this one. So water supply, cold water. Here I can find the different combinations that I've created there. So I'll just select one of them. The same for hot water, could be a different one. Okay, in this case, I'll get the same one. And I select what kind of feedings I want to generate. I accept, and the software will generate to us. Okay, you see here that I have a new model. And if I turn off this layer, the original one, you see here that the new layer is here. Okay, this new layer with all the details. These details are now are fully you can customize it, you can delete, you can move, you can change. So this model now you can change it. You can also include more models manually if you want, model extra elements if you want, or you can change the properties of the installation that was generated. One example here, for example, here I have this situation where in the past tab in the water systems, considering the physics of this hydraulic analysis, probably this is correct. So there is a change of change of diameter here, but we know that we'll never find a fitting that could solve this connection here. Okay, this is going to be too difficult to find a fitting in this situation. One solution could be change this diameter to have the same that this one and add a fitting here. So this one, for example, it's a 40 millimeter. So I can just come here and change this one from 20 to 40 if I want. And then I have this situation. And then using these buttons, in this case, I have this one here for this. I'll just select these guys and add this connection here. Okay, this is one option that we have. We can personalize, we can customize here in this digital model tab if we want. A second option would be come back to the water system, is define this branch as like a fixed diameter, and then the software will calculate with everything with 40 millimeters, check if it's correct or not, and then you can export again, and here it's going to be everything, not just analyze it with a good result, but with the same size that then will be detailed automatically. Okay, so this is how it works. It's very flexible. You decide how you want to use the tool. Okay, let's do a second example, a very basic one. So let's imagine this is I called it classical one because they are just these normal fittings here, but let's imagine we want to do something with heat fusion, for example, or electrofusion. So I can create a new model, for example, in this case, water supply heat fusion, for example, heat fusion. So this is going to be, I think, the same brand. So I can activate here for cold water, have a family of heat fusion, another one of heat fusion. I select the fittings I want, I accept. And actually now I have two models. If I deactivate the first one, you see here the second one, okay? Each one of them you can activate by layers here, just the pipes, just the valves, just the elbows, okay? The same situation that we have for any other system in our in our programs. You have here layers according to the category or type of element, and you can manage the visibility or lock these layers. Okay, yeah, I think that for this first webinar, this is enough, but there are a lot of other tools that are available here. There are options for review. We can export this information. We can have here some details that we can export, okay? We'll cover all those details in the seminar of tomorrow. So if you are interested in and learn a little bit more how it works, register for this seminar of tomorrow. The link is in the chat or in our website, okay?